Hi everyone, this is Helen from Helen Westwood Maths. Sorry, our revision video is a little bit later on in the week than usual. I just wanted to share the 5 types of algebra that you can see on screen that your GCSE Maths student needs to be familiar with and to be able to work with, identify the different types. So what can be a really good idea was for them to just pause this clip and just to have a go at writing down, how to describe what these different types of algebra are and to give some examples. So I'm going to talk through over the next page, first of all, what is an expression, an equation, an inequality, a formula, and an identity, and then share some examples. So you can encourage your GCSE students as part of their revision to have a go at doing this task to see are there any that they're more familiar with that they can give examples of or any that are tricky. So feel free to pause now, definitions coming up. Okay, so an expression, this is where we've got a collection of mathematical symbols separated with maybe plus or minus signs. The important thing with our expression is there is no equal sign. If we then go on to our equation, so an equation is where we can see one equal sign and at least one unknown, and we can solve an equation to work out the value of the letter. With an inequality, these stand out, of course, because this is relating to sort of parts of your inequality, and you can see that greater than or less than sign in between. A formula is an equation, but where we can see several different variables. So we use a range of different formulas when we're working with our GCSE maths. And then finally, our identity. Now, an identity is an equation that is true for all values of the unknown. And you can see there we've got that 3-lined equal sign that means is identically equal to. Now, that doesn't have to be used every time it is an identity, but an identity, remember, is true for all the values of the unknown. So we can often have identities that are linked with our simplifying algebra or things like our expanding brackets. So now let's have a look at some examples. So you can see here 7x plus 3, x squared plus 7x is an example of an expression. There is no equal sign. With our equations there, you can see our examples 3x plus 1 equals 10, or x squared plus 4x equals 7. We've got a linear equation at the top there, quadratic equation for the second one. With our inequality, these stand out because you can see your greater than or less than signs. The formulas there, we've got our formula for our area of a circle, a equals pi r squared, and s equals d over t is our compound measure speed equals distance over time. And then finally, our identities. Our first identity you can see is linked to simplifying by collecting our like terms. The second identity I've put there, you can see if we expand the bracket that we're given on the left-hand side, that does indeed give us the expression we've got on the right-hand side. So hopefully that was a helpful reminder, some helpful examples. Have a great rest of weekend. I'll see you online soon.